today we are talking about how to revitalize your mind. Fresh air can help raise oxygen levels in your brain, which increases serotonin levels. The mind can be, again, a very detrimental, a very powerful setback for you if it's already set to negative. So anytime I need to revitalize my mind, I make it a point to get outside and get some fresh air because, again, fresh air affects us in so many ways, chemically, emotionally, mentally. Get your fresh air today. I'm not selling it, but I'm selling it. Number 2, practice meditation, okay? Learn to sit with yourself. Learn to sit in silence. Learn to sleep in silence. I know you all love those ocean sounds and, lullabies, all that. Why do you need something to ease your soul? Why aren't you comfortable with just being with yourself? Why? Take some time to quietly listen to your mind. Don't try to control it. Listen to the needs of your mind so that you can figure out exactly what it is that you need to find peace in. Number 3. Your sleep habits. What are your sleep habits? Are you getting 8 or more hours of sleep? I remember when my mind was really screwed up, I wasn't getting a lot of sleep. Because I was so negatively impacted up here that I was up late constantly thinking about everything. So I wasn't getting enough sleep. Once I learned to let it go, which I talk about in my book, once I learned to let it go, I was able to sleep more and it changed my mind. The clarity of my mind greatly changed after I started getting more sleep, better sleep. And of course there are different levels of sleep, and that's going to be a whole nother. I have so many things to talk to you guys about, just follow along this journey with me, okay? And last but not least, I think I always leave like the most impactful ones for the last one, the 4th one, because I always give you 4 points per segment. The last one is, what are your ways to manage stress? Again, like yesterday, this might touch a few people, but how are you managing stress? Are you using drugs? Are you using alcohol? Are you using sex? What are you using to relieve your stress? And you should really... Stress can really affect your mind. What are you using to suppress it? Why are you suppressing it? Not gonna lie to you. I did all of those things. I did all of those things to try to manage my stress, and it was actually me escaping what it was that I needed to face, what it was that I needed to address. There's a saying that God cannot provide comfort in what you don't confront. So I was, escaping from everything, all the stress, all the depression that I was dealing with, and using drugs, alcohol, sex, all these things to mask what the really root cause of was to, how I felt about myself and how I felt about my life. Find healthier ways to manage your stress. The first thing I did was I started writing out my feelings. That was an escape for me. Writing, reading. A rule of thumb is write it down. Write everything down. If it's good, write it down. If it's bad, write it down. There are so many benefits to writing. That is why I write so much. Like, I could probably write a book a week. Like, I have 3 books that I've already written. Only one is published. I'm about to publish my co-parenting ebook. I'm about to publish my first children's book. I love writing. It's a great, healthy escape. It has changed my life. I encourage you to read my books and read other people's books and write out everything that you feel versus lashing out on others. Like I said, using and abusing drugs, alcohol, sex, people. Thank you for joining me today on our revitalization of our mind. Join me tomorrow for our very last exciting revitalization for the week. It is brand revitalization. It is also the reopening of my business, Born Again Essence. Born Again Essence is a family-based company that places a strong emphasis on overall health, both internally and externally. Born Again Essence is not just skincare, it's a movement towards self-love, empowerment, and holistic well-being. Thank you, and I will catch you tomorrow at 9 a.m.